children between ages 0 to 5 that don't have attachments to their primary caregiver, their limbic system of their brain doesn't develop properly, right? They're like missing the ability to connect because they're connection. So attachment is like responsible for all kinds of things. It's responsible for our safety. We'll attach to whatever's taking care of us when we're a baby, even if it's someone abusing us. It creates deficits in the brain. It also creates the pathways that are there forever, right? The attachment pathways. All this research about attachment and addiction and people with insecure attachments or anxious attachments, or we know that it causes addiction, but we don't know like why, which ones. And so my hypothesis is that, people with an insecure attachment will choose opiates over other drugs because the limbic system has this blue spot in the brain, which is the opiate center of the brain, the reward system, right? And they've done a study where they show that people who are like connecting to somebody, and so say you're sitting there and you're feeling a really great connection with someone, right? And you're in a session with them, or you're with your therapist, or you're like with your wife, or you're with your whoever, and you're just feeling that like zing thing that happens when you're really connected, deeply heart connected to someone, right? They see on the brain that this little blue spot, they call it the blue spot, the locus coeruleus, the blue spot of the brain, lights up like a light bulb, right? And it does the exact same thing when you do a shot of heroin. So what it shows is that, well, connection's the opposite of addiction. We've heard that saying before, right? And that's one of the reasons why, because when we're connecting with people and like we're fellowshipping, we have all these friends, we're feeling a part of something, we're feeling that same part of the brain fires up that when you put drugs in your body, what fires it up? Same part of the brain. So it's a lot about that. And it's a lot about, opiate use disorder and how it's killing people at such a rapid rate. People are dying I was just thinking the other day, I was like, this has got to be like what it was like in the 1800s when everyone died all the time, except for you didn't even know it back then because there wasn't this access to information. But we have lost so many people to addiction and opiates specifically that it's staggering. It's almost like, it's talk about a weird type of grief, And I think it's true in recovery, but especially in this field. So there's a lot of reason to do more research on why people choose opiates so that we can figure out how to treat them before that happens. Like you were talking about underlining mental health issues, right? Well, if we know somebody had like insecure attachment from a very young age, then we already know how we need to treat them. We need to help them build secure attachments.